Hi there, Aquarius. Living light to you here. Let's clear the energy and ground and get ready for your reading. We're here with August. I'm hearing October right off the bat. Okay, let's get into it. Did we just say Tober? Tober? I'm hearing Tober. I think that's also a name. Okay, but anyways, we're also channeling here. Good time to mention that, right? Channeling, it's sort of like oracle work, and I am kind of like in a lucid dream-like state, so just keep it in mind if the energies are sort of moving through and it's like visions and clairaudient, so on and so forth. I'm not on any hallucinogenics. I'm just channeling, so yet again, just keep it in mind. Now let's get into it here, Aquarius. Wow. Now, I'm seeing right off the bat, I was just meditating on your energy, and really quickly before we do get into it, we're going to pull a card here for each of the days. We've got a few different decks here. The Gummy Bear Tarot. This is a new deck. It's so cute, you guys. I'm loving playing with this deck. My sister gifted this to me. Let's clear the energy around. Yep. So we'll be working with this deck, the Wild Unknown, which I've been using for more or less the entirety of the channel. Let's clear it again in ground, and the Children's Spirit Animal. So let's just get ready here. A few cards already coming through. The Three of Cups, the King of Cups, Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, really big and I'm hearing important opportunity here on your table, sitting on your desk as we speak. I'm hearing that, Aquarius. I see you looking at something here, but okay. Before we get into it even further, thank you guys for your likes. I want to say that as well. Thank you for those of you who also donate. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you guys for your support with the channel, above and beyond all overall. Those of you who've been following quite some time, thank you for tuning in here to you, and for your loving intention here that you spread, you share with others in this space. Okay, the High Priestess leading out and the Nine of Cups leading in. Okay, Aquarius. No, I was meditating on your energy, and what I'm getting is that you're ready for something. Okay, I'm seeing you kind of telling yourself, listen, I don't want to put this off anymore. I'm hearing that as well. Some of you, let's get honest, Aquarius, like, you are in love with someone. I'm saying that, and maybe you've been avoiding someone here. I'll say that as well. We're gonna get the cards and see what exactly is dangling in the air. I'm hearing as a carrot at this point now in time, first water. But first water, yeah. Let's not forget the water thing. Two of Cups. So some of you, definitely, there is love here. Some of you might even be, you know, this is someone you know, you're reconnecting with them. I see maybe you, like, putting something off. You're like, I know this is really important. I know I gotta do this. I know I gotta go up to that person. I can talk to them about this one thing. It's like, yeah, the Hangman. You are the third sign to get the High Priestess and the Hangman overlaying one another. It was Virgo. It was Libra. It might have even been Leo. The High Priestess and the Hangman. It's interesting because this month, and really for the next few months, both rulers of Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune, are both retro, and they are both in Pisces. So it's a lot of Pisces here energy that we're seeing here kind of orbiting, and it's coming up for review. It is, you know, retrogrades do speak of review after all, so it's clear. Yeah, there's something definitely that is ascending, but for a number of you, as a frequency, but for a number of you, this is maybe someone you know. Maybe for a number of people, there's a Pisces here that's playing, you know, a particular role, but the High Priest and the Hangman, somebody is absolutely, like, they've had their, possibly they had their eye on them, if that's the case, for a long time with the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. For me, this is something you knew you always kind of wanted to get involved with in some way, but it was just, like, really hard to plan. I'm hearing towards, like clearly the world. Let's clear it. Some of you maybe have a very strong Neptunian context as well with someone, but for most of you, for many of you, I feel like this is either a project. Let's clear the heart chakra. Somebody maybe feels they need to come forward and say sorry before they are able to entertain absolutely anything in this space, like, at all. Yeah, they kind of know that. It's like that feeling when you know in your heart, let's clear it. Yeah. It's like, I cannot just come back and be like, yo, I'm on a scooter, like, see me? Like, let's do this. I don't know what that's alluding to. It's like, maybe it's a metaphor. I'm seeing somebody on a scooter. I'm seeing that actually with a King of Swords upright and the Moon upright. For some of you, Aquarius, I feel like there is a radical sort of reformatting of a certain impression that someone has given someone that they feel at a certain point in time, and it can be a passive energy that they feel they need to kind of like remodel all that, like, here, like, maybe they even had a chance at a certain point in time and they didn't take it on, and they're like, oh gosh, like, if they remotely want to even come close to this person in this current day and age, and it can be a vibrational thing here we're talking about, they would have to really come forth with an entirely new story. I'm hearing that as they feel it. And I'm looking at the butterfly here on the King of Swords card sitting up top here. It's like, that moment when you both know, like, I need to do this and I know that, and they also are expecting that of me. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get the cards. I'm hearing Virgo is sad that I wasn't there on Saturday. I'm hearing that. Okay. All right. Shout out to Virgo. 4 of Wands of right. Leading out. I'm seeing this as the Ring of Swords. For a number of you, in place of the King of Swords here. For a number of you, I feel like you maybe are picking up on someone feeling something here with you. Like, I feel like he's expecting this, or I feel like they're expecting that, or yeah, let's clear it. The Sun in reverse. This has been for years though. It's like, oh, like I need to come out with this finally. The Sun in reverse. Someone is maybe feeling like they weren't able to really put like the proper impression here forward on someone. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like I feel like I'm sliding down the hill with her. I'm hearing that King of Cups in reverse with like my foot as a radio receiver but in my mouth. I don't know what. Okay. Look in the left side of my lip. That came through about a year ago in the Pisces reading, I think it was. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. Take it as you will. I'm hearing Taurus here. Now, some of you, maybe, again, you're like, yeah, I feel like I really kind of just, like, really fed her weirdly with my foot back there. I don't know. I'm hearing a minute ago. I don't know what that's aligned to. I'm hearing, well, it might have been 2. Okay, for a number of you, like, let's say it like this. I feel like I made a weird impression. I feel like she doesn't feel I'm the one anymore. I'm hearing that Empress, like, Knight of Pentacles. Like, I feel like I'm taking, like, my cousin to the movies right now. Like, I need to be acting, you know, like I'm... and not doing that. I mean, like, let's clear it. Like, not just, like, showing up. Like, someone wants to make a really good impression on someone. 8 of Pentacles, Empress. I want to make her feel like I'm her man. You know what I mean? I'm seeing somebody even, like, showing up, like, at, like, Google, like, how to make a woman, like, feel like you're the man of her dreams. I'm hearing that, aww. Or however, you know, how to, like, show the person you love the time of their life. Like, Empress, 8 of Pentacles, how do you change the way also someone feels about you and, like, your feet? Last time, well, it depends. Like, what did you do last time with your feet and hers? Like, I fed her, like, food with my feet. I don't know. This came through in the Capricorn reading. It was the Capricorn reading. This was like literally, I think it was June. The title of or July. The title, Capricorn had 2 readings. One was feet, and then that video cut, and it split into a second video, and the next one we titled corn. So let's clear it. It was about someone feeding grapes to somebody with their feet. Okay, they felt really like weird about the impression. Now let's continue. The Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, and the 3 of Swords right now. For some of you, I see someone going to somebody, they're talking to their friend, they're like, hey, I need to make a new impression on this person, like, entirely. It's like, all right, what are we working with? Well, yeah, Hangman up right there, they're showing pictures of this person. It's like, here, this is the situation, like, this is what's going down, this is what's happening. The Empress upright, Hangman, maybe it's a metaphor, you know? It's like, okay, it's like, how bad is it? It's like, how bad did it get? It's like, let's clear it, like, yeah, what else? I'm hearing again, like, I fed her, like, food with my feet. I don't know what. Let's clear. You got the Hangman in reverse, like, hanging by the foot right there. Okay, take it as you will. It could be, like, at last memory, like, is unredeemable. I just remember her, like, making eye contact with me, and, like, I was making eye contact with her, and, like, my foot had, like, kind of, like, held onto, like, a grape, like, as a crane hand kind of thing. Like, it was, like, she knew I was going in for, like, the grape again with my foot, and it was just that moment we were sharing that eye contact, and like I cannot shake that yet. Swords upright, let's clear it. Not yet. Somebody just feels like the last impression is just the very last impression, and it feels like a doing kind of moment. Like it's like it has a reverberation to it. It's like she realizes that I realize that I am really doing that with her. Like, yeah, I am really I'm hanging. Let's clear. Yeah, no. This is someone who feels very awkward. They feel, maybe someone ghosted somebody. I'm saying that with the Ace of Wands. I'm seeing like a ghost holding the Ace of Wands out. It's a cloud, depicted as a cloud here. This is the Gummy Bear Tarot deck, and the illustrations are that of the Rider-Waite, but with gummy bears, let's clear it, yeah, in place of humans. So instead of a human hand, it is the gummy bear hand. Okay, but it looks like a cloud, like a ghost is handing this off. So for a number of you, yeah. This is very much like, I don't know, maybe somebody felt even they made a joke. Someone even stopped talking to them because of that. Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands upright. It's like, I'm seeing Aquarius, you're going up to someone, you're like, I need help, I'm your Aries. How do I get back in her good graces? I'm hearing that. It's like, how bad is it? What did you do? I literally ate her Facebook feed off of her profile. What? Maybe somebody kind of like was, yeah, page of swords in reverse. That's clear. Someone maybe lied to someone about something. It's like, why did you do that? It's that moment where it's like, how do we say? Like, the teacher's not supposed to judge the mistakes you're making on the test, but it's like, they're kind of like, okay, I don't know why you did that. Like, you did that? Okay, I don't know. Like, love and light. This is not me, obviously. This is not my opinion, but like, what happened back there? I'm hearing that, like, it's even, like, the most non-judgmental person, like, if you were to go and tell them, like, what was going on, I don't know what this is. It's, like, maybe something kind of, it's clear. It was an idea maybe you had. It's like someone thought that this behavior was going to turn this person on. Let's clear it on the left side of the body. It's like you ate the ring. Yeah, and I wanted her to, like, figure that out, okay? I thought she was paying attention to my digestion. I thought she was going to be able to tell, like, you know, like, be able to point out where the ring is in my digestive tract, and then, like, yeah, look at this, the Temperance card, and the... No, bro. Like, that was not her plan with you. No. It was not her place as well to go find that ring in your digestive tract. It's like, you ate that ring, bro, and you literally wanted her to break, like, literally, like, break it down, like, break down your digestive system for you. I'm hearing that as well. That could be a metaphor. Let's clear it. Even a memory. It's like, I thought she was gonna figure it out, like, no. I'm seeing somebody even ate a spider. What? And the web. It's like, you left no trace at all. Yeah, like, higher front of bright. Let's clear it. They feel so awkward. Look at this. I'm feeling like these are random objects that were picked up from, like, several different stages, and, like, someone has to put all these plays and scripts together. It's got to all make sense now, like, on one profile pic. I'm hearing that. It's like, how are you going to do this? It's like, I don't know why I'm wearing this scarf. Don't point it out. I'm hearing that, like, I don't know what that's alluding. Like, the Page of Pentacles, you guys, if it's safe for you to look at the screen right now. He's wearing a scarf. I'm seeing everyone feels awkward right now. It's like, everyone feels like, obviously, like, not a real character in the storyline as well. It's like, I feel weird handing her the cookie. You have your hand, okay, and you got the jar, okay, good. Let's, like, on the count of 1, 2, 3. This is very, like, not the story I'm hearing as well. Maybe someone, no. I'm saying, like, it's like fucking William Shakespeare showing up, like, you guys did what while I was out of class? Like, are you kidding? Like, Romeo, yo, bro, what? What's going on here? Juliet, like, why is that happening right there down there? I don't know what that's alluding to. Juliet, I'm hearing Romeo, like, seduction, like, you guys, how the fuck are you planning to get, like, back on track like this? Like, I'm seeing, they got it, how do we say, William Shakespeare is mystified. He's a little horrified, we'll be quite honest, like, at how the whole storyline is taken off at this point in time. It's like, I'm hearing twin flame, take it as you will. I don't know. It's like, William Shakespeare, like, literally brought in, okay, like, a teacher's aide, or, like, let's clear it, like, a substitute teacher. He was like, I spent one day to go out to the cabana, let's clear it. I was gonna catch a wave. I wanted to surf, bro. You take over the class for me. I'm hearing that for a minute. They come back. It's like Romeo and Juliet are both, like, writing over each other's lines with, like, 8 different colors of ink and 12 different profile pictures. I'm sorry, what? I'm seeing there's an intervention moment here. William Shakespeare looking at Romeo and Juliet. Like, well, again, you guys casted these roles, right? No, did I get it wrong? No, you guys really want this or no? Like, because the stage here, it's getting ready to fry the egg, okay? Yeah, no. Like, whatever you throw on the stage right now, in other words, we don't have time. We're losing time here. I'm hearing you're missing teeth now, too. I'm seeing someone comes back. It's like it's like, how do we say it? It's like leaving kids in a room and they make a complete mess out of the place. They act like it's been years that they were in that room. It's been like 5 minutes. It's like maybe the feeling of like so much. You guys are literally, the time has passed. I'm hearing that, like, and what has been done here? I'm hearing that. It's like something has aged even with the world's upright. Yeah, it's like, no, you guys. They come back to the room, the classroom. I'm hearing Sea of Love. What's that song? It's like something cat, something, the Sea of Love. I want to tell you. It's clear, yeah. Shaky voice. Ooh, Ace of Cups on my best. I'm seeing like Romeo's like a hairball, like it's like William Shakespeare is like, Romeo, did I hear you kind of trying to say something out here? Where's my hearing aid? I don't hear what you say. Like, it's clear. It's like Romeo's like, okay, there's like an earthquake happening. Let's clear it. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like I'm seeing Romeo's having trouble saying I love you, Juliet. It's like he's wearing a sweater on their honeymoon night. I don't know. Let's clear it. It's like a fucking turtleneck. I'm hearing he's also wearing like his hair up in like a, I'm hearing a twisty turban. He's like, he just got out of the shower. He's not ready. Let's clear it. No, you're not ready. What is this? Romeo, like you got your romance novel written out? If so, is it on the inner part of your wrist? You haven't memorized your lines yet. Like you're trying to cheat at the wedding. I'm hearing with Juliet. Is that what's going on here? Let's clear. No. I need to know. Devil in reverse before. Oh, this is an intervention. It's like if that's what's happening. This is like maybe the universe being like, do you not appreciate this opportunity? Because no. If you don't, let's clear it. We have a lot of eligible bachelors here who would love to play Romeo with Juliet. Let's clear it. And conversely, Juliet, it's all reflective, right? If you do not want to take Joe Jonas, I'm hearing, as your lawfully wedded husband, I don't know what that's alluding to. That could be a metaphor, you guys. What is marriage? But it's like, I'm saying everyone's like, no, Shakespeare, call me William. They suddenly get like very professional about things. They put on like a song in the room. No, like we do love each other. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. I'm seeing William Shakespeare is like having like evoking like midlife like Shakespeare crisis. He's like, he starts like, I don't know what's going on. He's like getting kind of depressed. It's like no judgment, low judgment, love and light, no judgment, love and light. He has his hair down though. Like let's be honest, he's splitting it down the center. He's like, I'm not happy about the progress that has been made here. Like I don't feel that you're taking this opportunity seriously, and I feel, is this like a bro, comma William? What's the situation? What's going on? Is this like Venice Beach, like Willio Shakespeare, like Willio Romeo, take Juliet, like to be your lawfully wedded wife, like to be or not to be, like will be on the beach tonight, yo bros, skater bros, like see you like later tonight, like I don't know what I'm hearing on the Holiday Inn. Marketing, Pam Anderson shop. I don't know what that's going to. Alright, let's clear it in ground. I don't know what's going on, but I think you have an idea of what's to come. I feel like William Shakespeare is literally about to get in his underwear and strip down and strip back on as both Romeo. He's going to play Romeo and Juliet himself. No, that's the point we're at, you guys. Let's clear it. Like, he's going to, he's like, listen, let's clear it. He's like, I am not going to let, okay, my story go to waste here. If I'm seeing they're pointing to two people here. If you're not on the case with me, you're gonna be cut up as cold turkey and served in that sandwich. Let's clear it. To Fiona, I'm hearing that. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. So William Shakespeare is getting kind of competitive. I'm hearing that as well. He's got something going on. He's like, listen, no, but I'm seeing someone actually now interviewing Shakespeare. Wait, why are you getting all triggered by what's going on with Romeo and Juliet? Why do you even care? It's like, fine. Well, listen, we got a competition going, right? All right, Disney, okay? They got this whole like, Shrek thing going on with Fiona, and it's like we have to make sure that Romeo and Juliet's, I'm hearing staying alive, ha 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 ha, staying alive. What the? Remember, I'm not hallucinogenics. Okay, you guys, we're channeling here. I'm hearing speed at the speed of light. Okay, I'm seeing someone. Maybe William Shakespeare's like praying, like, can we please get these two to like make up like already or what? Here, what's going on? I'm seeing even spirit guides. They like walk into a room. They were eating donuts. They're like, oh, I thought by now you guys would have already been making love. You're still trying to tie your shoelace onto her forehead. What are not gonna happen like this? Nope. I'm hearing, bring it back now, y'all. Don't, karma. I'm hearing that. Are we at, like, are we at a high school dance here for you, Aquarius? But, like, tarot style, like, Astro DJ. I'm hearing the Astro DJ. I'm hearing, talk it out. I don't know why. my love and light. Like, someone's like they walk in, this is helpless. I don't know what to do about this. It's like the people watching this reading, they're like, I don't know what to make of this. Let's clear it. Well, come back to this reading in a few months. Let's clear it. Well, it could be taken per se a number of ways. It may not resonate. Take it as you will. For some of you, I'm seeing someone's like at the gym. They're like working with dumbbells. Like when they really need to be at the wedding. Let's clear. I'm just seeing that, you guys. I'm seeing this. Like, this is too. Let's clear it down to it. Let's clear it. This is somebody taunting someone. Okay. This is somebody taunting someone. It's reminding me of the Aries reading where it was like someone starting a fire. It was two people who work for a company and they're fighting like backstage. They're ruining the entire name of the company. It's like they are not observing what this is doing in the broader spectrum of I'm hearing the limelight situation that they're both having with one another. Maybe it's also in the sense of saying you're not appreciating the opportunity here. You're kind of just letting it like, let's clear it. I'm seeing a Christmas tree falling over on a stage. Let's clear it. It's like no one is even trying to like save it. It's like they're looking at, let it fall. Like, I need to talk to you. Why are you telling me what I need to be doing on stage? It's like, whoa. Love and light. I'm seeing curtains closing on a stage. Now the Magician's in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing, where did Elmo go? Now I'm seeing the universe is like getting ready to honestly give this ticket to someone else. It's like, the universe already registering, like they're taking their names down, their placards, their little Romeo and Juliet. It's like, you guys don't want to be in love? Okay, so I gotta go. Like, my name is like the universe. I take my job seriously, and I'm not gonna see this happen. Okay, like not under my name, not under my talk. Okay, it's like everyone has a boss after all. I don't deal with I'm hearing mass media messages that don't make it to the big screen. Like, I'm seeing someone's like, I'm seeing someone's running after the universe. Universe, mate! They like stop the universe, like hand on the back of the universe. It's like, what? It's like one last confrontation. Let's clear. It's like, I do really want to be with Fiona. I'm hearing that. Fiona? I'm seeing William Shakespeare, you guys. I don't know what this is alluding to. There's something going on. It's like William Shakespeare is like kind of getting triggered. Like, what do you mean Fiona? Let's clear it. Maybe it's a metaphor. Like, you need to be clear with the universe. Who is who and who is what, and what do you actually want? Now, I'm saying, like, honestly, like, you are stopping the universe on the universe's way out, okay, of your story. It's like, no, stop, wait. It's like, listen, okay, I thought you were falling in love. Like, I was under the impression that you were falling in love and that we were doing the whole mic stand thing. You remember this whole thing? Yeah, you remember how this thing worked? Yeah, it goes up and down like this. Yeah, I thought we were going to do that together and that you were going to find the right height for me and help me sort of figure out my way with the mic and adjust the height for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. It's like they needed to maybe, two people need to work on a project together. Someone thought, hey, like, you're just not interested, so I'm going to let it be. I'm hearing, so let it be. Let's clear it. No, I'm seeing, like, the universe is like, I gotta go to class, okay? You're wasting my time, and honestly, like, I gave you enough chances, and no, this is ridiculous. Like, maybe this is how somebody feels. They're like, I feel like we're not gonna be given another chance. You ruined it, Fiona. I'm seeing that's also not gonna help the situation, though. The universe is not stupid. The universe hears both of what you guys are saying. It's not like, come on, Fiona, stop fighting, you're gonna ruin it for us all. It's like, universe, it's not gonna be in the sense of saying one person makes more sense to the other, and then, let's clear it, I'm seeing someone feel a little guilty even, like, we're not doing, like, what we need to be doing, like, it's all your fault. It's like, no. I see the universe is like, even if you run up to the so-called universe and say, hey, okay, we figured it out, the universe will be like, I saw that you trying to put this on her back there. No. This has to be brought forward. Let's clear it. No. I mean, Bill Clinton, I don't know what that's going to. I mean, are you going to clean up her mess? It's like, you're both going to get called out on your karma, okay? Yeah, no, you're going to get called out on your karma. Are you going to call her back? I mean, or not? Because, no. This is one more time here. I mean, the universe is like, if you do not want to call her back and you're not serious about this, she's gonna call me back, and then me and her are gonna talk, and then we're gonna have her do another gig with another guy, and then you're gonna have another opportunity to showcase your talent in a different situation. So this is the moment. Maybe this is actually a contract that may be broken. I'm not sure. Love and light. It's like one more chance. No, like, are you in the Hollywood play? I'm hearing filet mignon. It's like style. This person's like making jokes when someone needs to be serious. It's like, okay, no, I saw your teeth between your talk. Okay. Yeah, no. you got spaces in between them, just like your words and pauses in between all of that, and trying to make it all funny and like waste my time. Goodbye. I'm hearing that, you guys. I'm hearing like the sound of a door and crickets. Let's clear it. Google. Where does the universe go when the universe leaves you to your own devices? I'm hearing that. What to do when the universe deletes your number? Fuck. There's an epiphany moment. You're like, wait. It's like when a child realizes that their parent really left them at the mall. It's like, it's not just a threat. It's like, let's clear it. And this person starts freaking out. Wait. It's like they realize what the gravity of the situation is, what this means. It's like, the universe, like, gave up on me, and let's clear it. Like, that may be a metaphor, but this is you with your higher self ultimately, right? Okay, like, I'm saying you kind of having a moment even in public. It's like, you're, like, kind of screaming in public. She doesn't see me like that anymore. It's like they're getting upset on themselves. They're like, I'm seeing someone, like, pulling their own hair out, like, she doesn't think I'm a playboy anymore. She's not attracted to me anymore like she was before. Like, it's like, fuck, I'm fucked. Like, I'm seeing somebody with, like, a mic in their hand. They maybe feel like they ruined an opportunity with someone. I'm hearing, I was a skater boy. I was like, see you later, girl. She didn't take me seriously after that anymore. Like, this sucks. I'm hearing this sucks. Yeah, no, yeah, let's get into the day by day Aquarius. We don't have time for this. I'm seeing someone's, like, hurrying you. Like, that's what it is. What do you want to do? You want to buy the ticket or not? I'm seeing you, like, should I fucking take the flight? Run after the universe? Like, just, damn, I didn't think they would actually leave like that. Fuck. I'm hearing that 5 of Pentacles upright. I'm here, yeah, I gotta go find her. Ace of Cups upright. You're gonna do whatever you can to save the relationship. I'm hearing that. Fiona, hey, it's me, Shrek. You're calling from like 8 different landline numbers. Hey, it's me, Shrek. It's like, you're like, I don't care. Like, I got to call from 8 different numbers. You got to make sure she gets this announcement. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's alluding to. The High Priestess. So now William Shakespeare. Maybe something has even gotten to a point, like, it's like we can't talk about Romeo and Juliet anymore. We first have to get to talk about it's like in layers and stages. The High Priestess, the Hermit in reverse. Somebody wants to like maybe even be in someone's good graces again. I'm hearing, oh shoot, right. It's like forgetting to take your glasses off. Like, you want to change an impression someone has of you. It's like, oh God, I didn't think I was gonna like rally and lose the opportunity. I'm seeing someone's at someone's door. They're like, please, like, hello, open door. Sesame open. They're like trying to hit the elevator button like as fast as you can. Someone wants to make a last minute flight here, even Ace of Cups. So this could be energy from 6 months ago. Let's clear Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing an elevator going up and down. It's not a moment. You're fucking late for something. Yeah. Traffic could not be slower, and the elevator could not be slower. Okay, I'm hearing people could not have been more dressed and tailored, and you could not have felt more underdressed and unwelcomed. Like, let's go. Maybe this is something that feels really karmic. Like, everything seems like it's against you. It's like, God. Tennis or the right. Let's go. Now, the Ten of Cups upright. I'm seeing you're like trying to register something. You're maybe even in an airport. Again, this could be 6 months ago, for a number of you, years ago even. It's like someone's running after someone. It's like so awkward. No, somebody misses their flight. Look at this. The Ten of Cups, they're like waving. It's like that moment you're like, I made it. And it's like, oh fuck, I missed it. I'm seeing people looking at each other. It's like backup dancers. Like, no. Like the love and light, but like the dance coach like has left the show. I mean the building. Like, let's clear. It's like he left us. Fuck. The Four of Cups and then the King of Cups. Two of Wands. Like, something's really silent. I'm hearing like frogs croaking here. You're like running around. Like, no one's it's like that feeling. Like, no one's taking it as seriously as you're taking it. It's like you're running everywhere. Hi, have you seen like someone like who looks like this? It's like I'm seeing someone holding up a picture of Shrek and Fiona. So wait, hold on. Maybe Shrek has his friends now, like, searching for someone. It's like, have you seen Shrek? I'm saying Shrek talking to his buddies, like, can you, like, put out, like, a wanted ad for me and Fiona, like, try to get us points? I'm hearing that. It's like, everyone's like, sorry, we don't recognize that behavior. It could be honestly something really karmic, you guys. It's like, oh god, it's like you're doing everything to like win this race. I'm hearing that as well as like nothing could get you further than what you're doing. I'm hearing from that outcome. Interesting, the moon. So it's like maybe you're holding yourself back from this experience in some way. The Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like, yeah, no, I'm hearing a toilet flushing. I see someone's like in a bathroom. They feel something's a little hopeless here. It's like, oh my god, they have their hand on the bathroom. They're like, I'm so fucked. Like, their eyeballs are looking in separate directions. They feel like a blowfish right now. Like, I can't. They're feeling bloated as well. Maybe they're feeling a little sick, nauseous. It's like, Shrek feels like, you know, all these years I never was really focused on my weight. I'm seeing like a really big blowfish, like their eyes go in separate directions. I'm seeing though, like, Shrek, he's like, yeah, I never like felt my weight. I never felt my belly, but like, I feel it right now. It's not a moment, it's just a very karmic moment, possibly. Lovers in reverse. Nothing wrong with whatever, but no. This is someone's not feeling good even. The Four of Pentacles are bright. They're like feeling dizzy. I was literally trying to find Fiona. My name is Shrek. They're trying to every phone number. It's like, okay, now let's clear it. Seven of Swords are bright. They're falling asleep at the airport. Maybe they're trying to catch a flight. It's like, they're maybe even feeling kind of under the weather. Page of Pentacles. Something's not adding up, you guys. Maybe they weren't expecting to take this journey. It's like they're running with like a scarf in their mouth. I don't know what that's about. It's like something's not making sense though. People are like looking at this person. No judgment, love and light. You guys. Okay, like, yeah, I'm a sun sign Aquarius and Vedic. Take it as you will, but like, no judgment, but like, someone is not understanding. It's like that feeling of being like the token Pisces who's on that flight. Everyone is looking at you. You're super late. They're all Virgos. It's like, why are you so late? It's like everyone on that flight literally they look like a Virgo. It's like they're all there early, sitting in their aisle seat. Let's clear it. Looking up at you. You're like, it's like, no, like everyone literally is like, why are you so late? Let's clear it, son. No judgment, love and light. Maybe you just feel like everyone's judging you as well. Everything is against you, devil in reverse. This is whatever this is. It's like, it's not meant to be clearly. Like, if it was the Fool in reverse, devil in reverse, like you were trying to do something that not in alignment. I'm hearing that with your higher self. Ultimately, Ace of Wands, right? Or the higher values of your peers. Interesting. Something was. It's like you're wanting to win the race or something. But like, I'm hearing crude oil value. Crude in a crude manner. I'm hearing that. I'm feeling like I'm burping up lettuce leaves, arugula specifically. For a number of you, there's something you're just not. It's, how do we say? You're trying to make a flight, but like it's so laggy vibrationally. Like, how do we say? You know, it's like this is not in alignment. I know I'm not really meant to do this. I'm not really meant to win this kind of vibe. For some of you, something was, really out of alignment with the Ace of Wands upright, Devil in reverse, Fool in reverse, but like you even knew it. It's like I really tried to win the dance routine. I wasn't even in the dance the whole halfway through the dance. I just jumped in the third act and like I thought it was attractive, and it's like, oh hell no. Like the universe was like, we're not gonna even grade that. You're gonna have to come back and grade it yourself, actually, because we don't grade anymore. I'm hearing that for that type of fonts that you use as well. Like everything feels karmic, you guys. It's like we don't even accept that. No. It's like something's, maybe it felt impossible. Like, let's clear it. Maybe there are too many factors. The factors are building up here. Now the Queen of Pentacles, a brain, the Star. I'm hearing seers, lows. Someone's like, they gotta go on a journey just to get a pair of underwear here. I'm hearing that like a jersey shirt. They're like, they don't have clothes. What the heck? Someone is literally feeling really under the weather, you guys. Not good. They're feeling really sad. I'm hearing that. Two of Cups, Hangman, Eight of Swords. Now, okay. Seven of Pentacles at the apex. You lead out with the Six of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the Sun in reverse with the Seven of Swords upright. For a number of you, there's something that you remember. I'm hearing, is it the underwear? 1 second. Somebody's fucked up, you guys. Maybe they're actually, like, drunk, or they are actually, for a number of you, just, like, a joker. Like, they can't help it, maybe. They feel like they can't help it. They're like, I can't help it. Like, I'm just, like, a clown. I'm hearing that. I make jokes whenever I can. I don't, even when I can't afford to make jokes, I make jokes. Like, let's clear it. I don't know what. I'm making jokes. Help me, stop me from this. I can't. But they're still doing it. It's like the person who can't help but, like, I don't know, make fun of other people. I'm hearing that even with a star. Like, I know this is gonna hurt his feelings, but I have to make this joke. It's too funny. I'm hearing that with a star. I don't know. Like, they cannot help themselves with a star. It's like their marbles are going flying all over the floor with a star. It's like, I'm gonna make a mess. I'm hearing that. They know that, though. What? It's a little bit of like a Home Alone energy. Okay, now anyways, let's clear it. So what's happening with the frogs? Okay, they were croaking, right? I'm seeing you even trying to explain something to someone. Look, this was happening, and that was happening, and then, whoo, Ace of Pentacles and reverse. Like, they don't really have a reason, though. It's like the person who's taking a really long time to storytell. It's like they're just trying to over-exaggerate certain parts. It's like, help me out with, like, my story. It's like, and then I was, like, going to, like, the firefighter station. Like, I don't know, they're trying to purposely take a long pause here with certain parts of the story. It's like, okay, and then people are, like, staring and we don't get it. It's like, and then we're growing old, so, and then what happened? It's like, yeah, and then, I don't know, trying to, like, drag something out. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay, no. I'm seeing something is put on hold. It's like sound of, like, a car being, like, kind of brought to a halt. I'm hearing, Three of Swords. Someone's like, okay, we're literally closing doors here. This is not appropriate. I mean, we're not going to allow this to move through. It's like, I'm seeing someone, honestly, is, like, exhausted. They're like, I'm screwed. What do I do? What do I do? Now it's like they feel like the universe, maybe they're giving up on something. They're like, I'm literally going to just assume that, like, I'm not ever going to be Romeo. And Juliet has given up on me, and the story is over. Am I still on I'm hearing the filter hashtag squad? It's like, wait, what? They still looking on their phone. Maybe it's that moment you're having a really hard time, but then you're still kind of like... You're still looking at your Facebook. You're looking at your friends list. I don't know. Let's clear it. You're not really so depressed. I'm hearing that. King of Pentacles. Like, it's like you're still trying. Maybe, yeah, you're trying to still maneuver. It's like, I'm not giving up on Julia. Like, I know she's. I'm hearing somewhere out there. Like, I'm gonna make it to you, Julia. Like, how many likes did I get on my picture, my Facebook profile pic? Yeah, Joe Jonas. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. They're signing autographs. Let's clear it. I don't know. Love and light. Picture perfect. I'm hearing that. Okay, anyways. Two of Cups upright. Hangman upright. Like, now for a number of you, let's clear it. I'm hearing Fargois. This came through another reading. Someone is, like, falling off a cliff. Maybe that's how they feel. They feel like something is they're maybe also losing the romance with someone. It's like really getting out of control here. I'm hearing that with the hangman upright. I'm hearing wisdom teeth. Someone's having their wisdom teeth removed or something. I'm hearing that as well. Everything, like, at this moment is just, like, so karmic. Everything that's happening right now is just, like, so, it's like I'm seeing someone's closing even, like, the gate in a terminal. It's like, sorry, no sir, you cannot go. I'm hearing but Penelope Cruz, she's waiting for me. It's like, no, I'm sorry, sir. Let's go. I don't know what this only to. Could be a metaphor. It's like, we had plans. I'm hearing that. No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Please. Seven of Pentacles upright. Please. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. I'm seeing, like, someone's waving a flag. They're trying to make it believable. They want to get on the trip. Tabloid. They want to get, even, like, I'm seeing, like, a ship. It's, like, departing from the dock. Like, they can't bring it back. They're like, please bring back. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that accent is, love and light, but anyways. The moon here, I'm not making fun of anything here, you guys. Let's clear it around. It's just a channeling here. It's coming through. It could be even a passive energy, but or accent or however. Somebody's like, they got like grease on their hands from like fries and burgers. I don't know. Let's clear it. For a number of you, I'm hearing he was cheating on his wife. What the fuck? Devil in reverse. Let's clear that. For a Wands in reverse, I'm hearing he was with his children, acting like he was feeding them Cheerios, but he was eating his own children's feet for breakfast. What the fuck, you guys? Let's clear that. He was eating, maybe someone was really cheap. He was like eating his children's food or something. I don't know. Something about feet came through in a Capricorn reading though. Feeding someone something with their feet. This came through another reading. Okay, anyways, let's clear it. That came through in the Libra reading, I think it was. Maybe the Virgo even? Anyways, okay, with the devil here, for a number of you, it's like, yeah, no, this can even be, again, this is a channeled message. It could be a particular clue, but for a number of you, let's clear it. And what is an accent, right? Okay, it can be taken a number of ways, but Seven of Pentacles it's always, you know, respective as well, like relative. What is one accent compared to another? Like, who is to say that something is an accent, right? To say in that way, or that there is something such as an accent. Now, for a number of you, let's clear it. Somebody's like, I'm sorry. I'm hearing that they made fun of someone maybe, or they feel like they made a really bad impression. It's like, I'm hearing I'm hearing arriba. They can't stop making jokes though. Let's clear it. Maybe this is a frequency, like they can't completely like stop. Maybe even like hurting themselves, hurting someone, hurting the situation. It's like someone is sabotaging. It's like they're purposely making fun of Romeo, but that's their role. It's like, are you serious? Are you want to be Romeo? It's like, yeah. Let's clear it. It's like, they're like, they're laughing with their friends. I'm seeing some, it's like the mice in the club, you guys. It's that vibe, It's like, I'm seeing like mice like laughing, like, like, they think they're so funny. It's like someone like has to like taser them. I'm seeing this happening in the airport. It's like, are you like tall enough for the ride or not? It's like, they're trying to like keep their straight face here. I'm hearing in Romeo's eyes. What the hell? Let's clear it. For a number of you, is somebody acting through an alias? Can we please have the real Slim Shady stand up? If he's here, can he please stand up? It's like we got 10 people posing as like Shady. Yeah, here in this room, I'm hearing as well. Who is the real Slim Shady? Like, let's clear it. Who is the influence here? I'm hearing that as well. Like, let's clear it. Someone has, let's clear it. Somebody has to, yeah. I'm hearing make it known. I'm hearing make it rain. Ha ha ha. They're making jokes and they're laughing. Let's clear it. People are laughing with like TSA. They think it's funny. I'm hearing what you're gonna do. Taser my deck. What the fuck? Someone's looking at someone with like they got a taser beam in their hand. What does that mean, you guys? I don't know what that's alluding to. But they're like waving something at someone. Someone is making a joke in TSA. It's like, are you gonna like tease me with that? I don't know what. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. No, let's clear it. Someone's looking at them like, I think that he's the teal swan. Maybe they're even making jokes like, maybe they're telling TSA you need to look into his backpack. I don't know what. You guys are making jokes. Anyways, for a number of you though, this is getting out of hand. Like even TSA is like, they're gonna like pull someone aside. Maybe this is all part of this karmic situation. It's like, I'm sorry, like, why do you have grass like on your hair? Someone has a patch of grass with them in line. I'm saying with the Ace of Cups, like someone has like like grass on like a soccer field. I'm seeing smoke here. Someone has grass. What? They have a patch of grass. I'm hearing, oh Lordess, Lord, the Lord ha bequeath me. I don't know what is this. William Shakespeare? So Shakespeare is high. He's in line. He's trying to catch his fly. I'm trying to now make it to. I see Romeo. Well, no, let's clear it. William Shakespeare is purposely acting high. I'm hearing that. What? Let's clear it. Sorry, it's getting a little more twisted here. I'm not understanding what's going on here now. Okay, for a number of you, let's clear it. It's like this is part of William Shakespeare's plan to like win it's like someone who purposely fucks something up. He's pretending that he's on their team, but he's not. It's like he really wants, maybe do we almost say Willy Wonka? He really wants Willy Wonka to show up, you guys. Oh my god, 1 second. It's like that moment in the movies where like, fucking William Shakespeare realizes Romeo and Juliet ain't in love with one another. Maybe take it as you will. It's like Romeo really fucking wants to be with the fucking Willy Wonka, and so he's like, listen, I know that that's his real soul mission, his soul calling. Listen, I'll fuck it up. It's like he purposely like takes himself down. It's like, how do we say this? It's that moment in the movie. It's that moment in the movie. It could be somebody with themselves as well. It's that moment. Let's clear it. It's called the movie Inside Out, and it's such a beautiful movie, you guys. I really love that movie. I was bawling like a baby in the in the theater with my sister. There were all these like little kids like sitting around us, like they were staring at me and my sister. We were bawling in one of the scenes there. It was with the character. What was his name? Anyways, someone like sacrificed themselves. It was really sad, but for the love of others here in the space, for someone else, and it's like, yeah. And so for a number of you, I feel like it's a moment like that. It's that moment like William Shakespeare, like the whole time he's like, you Romeo, you gotta be with Juliet. Like I wrote it out like that. It's like, and then it's like, but then he realizes in his heart, like Romeo really wants to be with Willy Wonka. You guys, love it. Like he's like, I can't do this to them. They don't want to be together. They don't want to be together. So fuck it. William Shakespeare like sabotages. He like delays. He delays them in line. It's like, how do we say it? And the whole time Romeo and Juliet, they're like standing behind William Shakespeare in line, like going through TSA, thinking like, damn, like that's it, like this is what we gotta do, like this is our calling, this is our life, like I guess that this is it. And then it's like, let's clear it. And yeah, no, but then it's like all along, like William Shakespeare, like he purposely like makes them miss their flight. That's the feeling I'm getting, you guys. That's the feeling I'm getting. How do we yeah, take it as you will. It's like I'm hearing 660, 66. It's like, no, William Shakespeare, he's in his heart, he realizes I cannot also fake it with Fiona. Wait, what the fuck is going on here, you guys? There's another level of Family Feud going on. What? Sorry, what? Okay. Maybe William Shakespeare is really actually in love with like Fiona himself. He's like, I don't want to make also Shrek. It's like, why should we make Shrek fall in love with Fiona? Like, that's not right. Let him do whatever he wants. Like, it's not up to us. What the heck? It's like William Shakespeare starts to, like, smoke pot. What's going on? He's like, I don't need to, like, go, you know, according to my own story. Like, I can also play outside the lines a little bit. I'm hearing that. Okay. So someone possibly, let's clear it. You know, maybe they realize, like, that this is not really what's true for me. And let's clear it. Ace of Pentacles. Someone's, like, gambling here. Eight of Pentacles. Someone maybe, this could be them themselves though, like I purposely like, you know, let the flight go. Like I purposely, you know, that could be in a number of ways. Like I knew that if I did this, like it wouldn't be what I wanted in my heart for myself. I'm hearing that as well. So, and I'm here for a number of you. I also know that if I would have done this, it would have been really hard to get out of. And so maybe this was something that you just didn't resonate with and you knew that at a certain point in time. It was not in resonance with your higher vibration here. And so, you know, you kind of energetically, you dismiss the opportunity. Like you kind of, well, you realize like that it's like, why start it if it's not going to be something that I ultimately align with down the line? So for a number of you, let's clear it. Some of you, there was a very clear moment though where you just felt it. You're like, this does not feel right to me. Page of Cups upright, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands upright leading up. Let's clear it. The Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Wands upright. Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, some of you calculating something. Let's clear it. You purposely dismissed an opportunity here with someone. It's even that moment where it's like, damn, I missed my flight, but like you purposely missed it, you guys. I'm hearing that. That's maybe a metaphor, but maybe even this is a spirit guide who's actually looking out for you. And, you know, there are certain experiences here that are unbelievable, but like it's really not when you think about it. It's vibration. If we are not really in alignment with something, we're not going to manifest it, right, you guys? Like if you really want something, in other words, as well, like you will manifest it. Okay, so that's kind of, and we're talking about want in terms of the higher vibration of your passion here for yourself and others. Yeah, let's clear your passion for the pleasure of all here in this experience. So to say it in the way, like, if it's not, once again, it's a matter of the place. I'm hearing that you bring your passion to once again, for the love of others, once again, the life of others. Some of you maybe realize, like, well, I could do this, but is it what I really want? Like, and I mean, I could want it, but like, is it what I will really find love in down the line? I feel like you questioned, the short-term storyline here, like, really, really, really hard. And you really asked yourself, where is my life going? I'm hearing that with the Hanged Man and the Knight of Swords. Like, you did not want to make a decision. Now, for a number of you, though, like, it does come down to how you feel that you are ready to have, this experience of love as well. Maybe this is like an example or a metaphor of this airport, right? There are maybe cycles in life where you say, well, I kept putting the opportunity off, and I feel like, now I made the decision to completely dismiss it. Wow. And so there's a moment here with the Hermit upright. I see you kind of, you reached a plateau here even, okay, when it comes to your own purpose. It's like, I realize that if I really wanted that, I would have had it by now, and I don't. I'm hearing that, the Tower and the Hermit, this is an awakening, this is a realization. Okay, you realize yet again, like, if I truly want this, and we're talking, when it comes to the purpose of the high, I'm hearing the highest pursuit of pleasure of all. So in other words, like, if this is not in synchrony with the storyline of, let's clear, I'm hearing the Gates, Bill Gates. I don't know what that's alluding to, you guys. Love and light. I'm hearing Noble, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay. But the world leading out. Yeah, I realize that, this is just not my history. I'm hearing that. This is a cycle and it's karmic, and I don't want to continue it. So maybe you realize that something was a karmic contract here, that it's like, well, I could do this again, like, my parents have this lined up for me, but I don't want that to be my history, my story. You definitely made a clean break from that. Wow, with the Magician upright, you are making history here. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe you just feel that, that, like, this is going to be a whole new world for you. I'm hearing that with the Magician and the Three of Cups. Now let's clear the energy and ground. For a number of you, again, it comes down to your plans. I'm hearing your plans with your higher self and others. I'm hearing the pursuit, let's clear it, the highest degree of passion. I keep hearing passion. So, and the Ace of Cups comes through right side up. For a number of you, it's like, how do we recognize that this is really what we want? It just comes down to how we feel ultimately about it. For some of you, maybe you thought you wanted something, but you really didn't, and you realize, I'm resisting this, okay? Let's clear it. I'm resisting this. Ten of Pentacles upright, Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, for some of you, I feel you realize that, love is not what you define it as, it's what you really feel it to be. I can't love something that I just don't feel love for. I'm hearing that with the Six of Cups upright, Ten of Cups in reverse. And this can be a future that, at a certain point, like, you signed up for, or someone, made you feel like this is the thing, this is it, this is the one. I'm hearing that as well. And you just really very clearly made your mark on your own life and said, this is where I stand in my life with myself. I don't have to be the human being. I'm hearing as well that they tell me I am. For a number of you, you're ascending, okay? In the space and the scope of what you feel your story is, but physically only. Interesting. So you're ascending, I'm seeing that, okay? From a space that was really, really kind of karmically, okay. I'm hearing Bill Nye, Science Guy. I don't know. Let's clear it. Take it as you will. It's like, you're ascending, okay, from a contract even that you realize, like, I don't want this, and it doesn't feel good, and I don't feel like it's even really good for others as well in the space. So let's clear it. Nine of Pentacles upright. You'll know what this is by way of everything that took place on the way to that moment where you made this move and this decision, the Hermit and the Tower, to live a different life, honestly, if we're quite honest with the Tower and the Hermit. And what is different, okay? What is different? Maybe it's in a sense of saying, well, that's what people expected of me, and I will be so-called different if it means being different, but being true with the Tower upright. I want to be me. I'm hearing that. Who I am. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. I'm hearing, I don't want to say it the way that they want to hear it. I want to see it the way I live it, and I want to feel it when I do it. I'm hearing that. The Knight of Wands upright. I'm hearing the way that I expect it. So, and experience it, because it's like, let's clear it. You don't want something expected. I'm seeing that as well. And maybe this was like a so-called script, and maybe it was something karmic. It's like I had to break that cycle. Like, it was literally a choo-choo train of, like, he charges you, then he charges you, then he charges. This is super karmic, you guys. It's like, you know, maybe something even like where someone had like a prearranged marriage plan for someone, and it's like, that's not where their heart is at. Like, possibly, I don't know, love and light, and I don't know what everybody has their, but you realize, like, I'll just be another one of the, like, cha-ching in their pocket. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's even like a career move. You're like, I don't want to just work, you know, where I will feel like I'm kind of a number, or I am not feeling acknowledged. Now, that's not to say that those experiences don't hold value in some way. Okay, I worked so many positions that I left on my own saying, hey, I don't ever want to experience this, but it was so valuable because it gave me another perspective when it came to what I did want to experience and identifying what I do want to experience. So what I did from then on want to experience. So for a number of you, like, maybe there's just something that is, again, super karmic. You realize that it was important, though, to experience whatever this was, because it allowed you to really recognize what is real to you, and what is not real to you. There are all kinds of values here, right, that people hold, and they don't have to be, you know, the indicator of which ones you do. So let's clear it and ground. For some of you, this is definitely related to family. Definitely. Something related to history, I'm seeing that as well. Okay. Pull a Celtic Cross Aquarius. I'm hearing, I know what I need to do. The Knight of Cups in reverse in the deep past. Lovers upright in the recent past. Someone was playing games, I feel, with what they knew. And yes, I feel that there is, again, a karmic side to this where, yeah, something will become so obvious or blatant. Like, let's clear it. There will be an opportunity where you really see it like, I'm playing games with myself. If I were to dismiss this, this would be on me now. What's that saying? Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Ace of Swords upright in the hopes and fears position. You lead out in, let's clear it, the final outcome with the Two of Cups upright. Yeah, I'm really happy for you, Aquarius. Well, it is what it is, right? Okay, there's at least going to be something that, you know, you release and something else that you invite into your space. I feel that there is something that becomes really clear to you in terms of what you are attracted to, at least. There's something that you've defined and decided on to be your true vibration of what you value. I'm hearing your passion and what you want to pursue. Something that does feel like it's right for you. I'm hearing not just right to, let's say, someone's parents. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Cups upright. There's something really, like, very much, I'm hearing hermetic. This is something that is historical, and I feel like it's something that takes on now a space of renewal, even change. Some of you are realizing that you have the power to call out what your reality is, what you want your reality to look like, feel like, sound like, taste like. I want to see myself in my story. The Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. Let's clear it. There's a new voice here. I'm hearing that, Aquarius, that you take on, you know, let's clear it. It's not just a matter of, well, I have these dreams, or I want this, or I feel this. It's not that I want to experience this, it's that I will, and I have to play that role. For a number of you, maybe this is you saying, hey, like, you realize, if I do not write my future out, and I do not take action with my story, somebody else is going to write it for me, and I don't want to live according to somebody else's lifestyle expectations. I'm hearing of me. Yeah. Maybe you had to even, like, confess this to someone. You had to say, hey, I don't see it the way you see it, and that's just what it is. You had to be brave here. I'm hearing with the Two of Cups. Okay, so Aquarius, we are actually ascending into your full moon, and this is in a few days now. So, you know, there is something maybe you're really kind of calling out. You're getting very clear on. I'm seeing that as well with the Hangman in reverse, mirroring the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups upright. Some of you have a surprise here for someone. You are really wanting to maybe even get something off your chest here. Okay, let's get the cards out again here with the Wild Unknown. Actually, I want to pull, let's clear it, and yes, the Children Spirit Animal. I'll pull a few of these here for you, Aquarius. And if you're liking this video, feel free to hit the like button. The like count does help the video circulate. So if you are finding that you're resonating with the content and you'd like to support the channel, support the videos, and also help others find these videos, then feel free to hit that like, and it does help the video circulate more. So thank you for tuning in again and for your support. The Hummingbird Cheer Up. Okay, now this is let's do a Celtic Cross here with this card, with this deck. Turtle upright in your recent past, Lizard upright, Dream in the current state. Yeah, The coyote, wow, rabbit asked for help. And yeah, I feel like, you know, you knew what you needed and wanted in this space. It was just a matter of doing it. Someone maybe was a little bit intimidated or shy even when it came to calling out what was real for them. Yeah, and maybe they didn't even realize that that's what was going on here. The crow, believe in the magic of bright. It's like that moment when you realize, I didn't realize to what extent exactly, like, they were influencing my behavior and my expression and my experience. The dolphin, cooperate with others are bright. Some of you doing major clearing and karmic work here. For a number of you, yeah, and you have been, actually. This is for years. This is for years. I'm hearing that, Aquarius. Buffalo leads you out. Yeah, wow. I feel like you will be rewarded. The more that you address what is real to you, the more the universe will belong to you as you feel it. Like, in the sense of saying, the more the universe will be there for you, will be with you on that, will be, you know, I'm hearing also biting back. I'm hearing at the same apple that you brought them. Interesting, with your bite in it. Let's clear. I don't know. Maybe this is something, let's clear. Like, there's something you're rewarded with. I'm just hearing it like that. With the monkey, try something new. There's something that you really you feel, you're empowered by. Like, now I feel like I'm ready to take this experience on. Like, either there's something you've learned or you've been really adamant with. You've been strong with here with the monkey and try something new. Like, I'm not going to give in, okay? I'm not going to just say, like, yeah, great, when I think it's not a good idea, you know? For a number of you, definitely. Like, and I feel like this is really strengthening your character. Let's get a few cards here. The Four of Swords are bright, Nine of Wands are bright, Two of Wands are bright, Temperance. There are a lot of opinions here. This is a very maybe triggered space. It's maybe quite controversial. You lead out with the Two of Cups. Wow. In both decks, Aquarius. Daughter Cups in the theme. What a sensational moment. I feel like you have really become vulnerable with your story. The Fool's in reverse is your own card, the major card in the environment. I feel like you're saying, you know what? It doesn't matter what people think of me. I don't need to value what they think of me. I'm hearing that. Interesting. Let's clear it. It's not even their values, but what they value in me. Let's clear it. Or what they value. I feel like you even, yeah, no, something becomes so silly even. Let's pull with the Gummy Bear Tarot on top of these cards. Death card and the pass, yeah. This is definitely something maybe even that has a, yeah, it's something that has a history to it. Like, this is a soul contract you had to possibly move through. And let's clear Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is like something it's like you feel like it's a lesson, like you're realizing something though. The Tower's in reverse. Four of Swords upright. Let's clear it. You lead out with the Sun upright. Second time with that card, Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Wow, on the Two of Cups upright. This energy came through in the Libra reading. You might want to check that reading out. The Queen of Swords in reverse on the Two of Cups upright. You are dismantling the parts of the ego mantra that conflict with your passion for what you really, really want. Okay, we'll say it like that. Like, and you know that your life is not, wow, this is impressive. The Ace of Cups, High Priestess, Daughter, Cups upright. Moon in reverse in the theme, with the World in reverse in the theme, and the Hermit upright. Aquarius, you know, this is not a matter of your future manifesting. It's a matter of you accepting what it is that you want truly to heal. I'm hearing that as well, to have in your life in some way. For a number of you, maybe this is something that you say, well, let's clear it. I want to experience this, and I realize that it happens when I encourage it in that light. Maybe you challenge a certain even vision here, but I see that you will, you know, definitely down the line within 6 to 8 months realize that love is real to you. Ooh, what is that about? Let's clear it. Yeah, well, that love, it's not that it's some, how do we say, let's clear it. It's a matter of trusting love. I'm hearing that as well, feeling it, okay, and understanding that it wants you. Maybe this is actually coming down. Wow, the faith to dream. I'm hearing that. The faith to dream. How do I hold faith in the dream? Unicorn, in the ability of mine to dream. Use your imagination. Let's clear it. How do I explain this? It's kind of like there is this feeling, I'm hearing Sagittarius, Aquarius, where you realize, you know, I don't have to make this happen. Okay? You know, I meet myself in my story, but it's not because I know myself. I have to understand myself. But once it is that I have become one with who I see myself to be, I'm hearing, and feel myself as, for a number of you, I'm hearing the character that I do not know yet. Let's clear it. to be known out as. For a number of you, you've got to get vulnerable maybe as you feel it. Let's clear it with your future. And maybe that means it's like your audience. Like maybe you feel like there's a side of this that makes you feel so awkward or uncomfortable. Like maybe this is even something kind of like this love story is taboo, even maybe with the Ace of Cups upright, High Priestess and the Daughter of Cups, like Moon in reverse. It's like, I feel like there's something really off about this, or wrong, or like challenging or tricky. It's like, but then you get to the point, maybe you felt like, well, I know in my heart, it's like, I can't let go of the love. It's like, I do feel it, but you know, you were trying to understand. It's like, well, eventually one day, and you put it off, and then it's like all of this like contraptionization. I mean, I don't know if that's a word, but you know, it is now. Okay. It's like I'm trying so hard to understand how I will figure out who I am in the story, and then it's just so simple, you know, to say that, well, we may never experience it if we're trying to understand how we will love ourselves in that space. I have to just feel it. And it's a free fall here. I'm getting Dance with the Daughter of Cups, the High Priestess. Like, I have to be honest with myself. I'm hearing that as well. I can't expect myself to understand who I am. For a number of you with the Unicorn and Use Your Imagination, it really is, I feel it does as well come down to the moment, okay, where you are at peace with your human self. I'm hearing 1, 2, your history. And that can be meant karmically, where it's like, okay, my family does not define who I necessarily am. And if they feel the need to impose or project a certain vision upon my storyline, then let that be part of their lesson, and let it be part also of mine when it comes to how it is that I remain and hold fast to my values and my vision and my life story as who I love myself as and to be. For a number of you, let's clear it. You know, there is something, let's clear it. No, and I'm here, maybe it was tricky. We split to the Ace of Swords. For a number of you, maybe you want to come out and confess something. It's like, hey, I feel this way about this person, or this type of person, or these types of people, or, you know, I'm hearing, and maybe at a certain point, like, you saw that as caving in. I'm hearing that, you know, but it's very interesting because then that brings the mantra to expectations, where we feel we need to be someone to someone, and then we need to, like, kind of explain it back to ourselves. Like, let's clear it. Yeah, you don't need a reason for who you are, who you feel yourself as. This is a matter of you being free to feel what you feel, to love what you love, and to say it as you see it. I'm hearing in the story, okay, that is not yet even called out. So in other words, it's like, I don't even need to explain myself. I don't need to be that person who has a reason for why I love who I am. Wow. So you're kind of maybe even like understanding what was a troubling point here when it came to this love story, you with you. Maybe you're realizing, wow, I realized how I had so much trouble even seeing the love in that space, seeing the story as what it was. You know, it's like you start to kind of like, you know, I'm hearing work with the feedback loop a little bit and call yourself even out on certain things. Or as I'm hearing Sagittarius with Sagittarius. Some of you maybe even want to say sorry to someone. I'm hearing that, like, you feel kind of like, you know, you really kind of, but you know, ultimately it is you with you. I'm seeing someone putting rocks in someone's backpack. It's like, ultimately at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, you come down to feeling, you know, that let's clear it, confident in you with you. Like, it's not a matter of calling them back and having, you know, the history examination like all called out with them. It's a matter of you with you and saying to you who you want to be to you. One second. Like, you do not need to even like say it as a future outcome. Interesting. You don't need to prove or promise where you go when you are just simply you, because feeling does not have a face to it. Interesting. It is something that must just flow. So I think it's in the moments where you feel like I need to define who I am on either side of the spectrum. Let's clear it. I need to define what is or what is not. You know, in like, maybe you had a very strict or strategic way in which you used to understand your story or understand who you saw yourself in your story out as. And then it's like you get to the point where you're like, I don't need to understand and free myself, okay, by way of understanding how I free myself. Let's clear it. Yeah, let's clear it. by way of understanding who I am in order to free myself. Yeah, it's like you don't need permission to be who you are. And I think for a number of you, you really called something out here. Maybe this is even, let's clear it. Yeah, I'm hearing, am I caving in? Someone was scared of love. I'm hearing that as well with the Hermit and the Hangman. Like, what if I don't feel it? What if this? What if that? It's like, yeah, this is something. It comes down to actually activation of the throat chakra with the heart chakra. I'm feeling it though in the sacral. So for some of you, this is something maybe even that, you know, your family experience and you didn't even realize how that experience carried over. Maybe it was even in the womb, you know, and there were certain experiences, let's clear it, yeah, and it became a moment for you that you experienced and you didn't even realize it, like maybe empathically, like definitely, this is in the womb for a number of you. Yes, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles upright, and the Moon in reverse. This is something where, you know, yeah, you know, like it's kind of like this, Aquarius, like maybe this experience you were looking in on even, and that impacted you. Maybe you didn't think like directly. It's like, oh, my friend is going through that. It's not something I'm experiencing. Or actually, maybe you were in the womb and, you know, that who was carrying you possibly had a certain experience that was impacting the way that I'm hearing you saw the good. Maybe you were even raised with somebody who was quite cynical. And it, let's clear, like quite negative. Let's clear, as someone saw it. Let's clear. Yeah, and they saw it as like an attractive thing or a good thing. Like maybe that person, maybe it's even something cultural. Like let's clear. No, but this is something that's very specific. It's like people used to like dote on that person. It could have even been a sibling. Like maybe they did something that was kind of snarky, but then they were like the popular one. You know, it's like something that was rewarded, a behavior or something. And let's clear. It's like, yeah, for a number of you, maybe someone didn't know how to reward positive behavior. And so you grew up maybe kind of feeling like, you know, should there be someone here who comes along? Once again, there's something here that maybe triggers you and you may not even understand why with the High Priestess and the Hangman. For a number of you, though, all you know is that like you couldn't, it was really hard to let go of whatever this was, but then it was hard to understand who you wanted to be to this person. It's like, so I'm saying someone was even just kind of treating someone kind of like meanly, but they didn't know why. I'm hearing that as well, exactly with the High Priestess looking at the Hangman. Now, that's not an excuse for anything. I'm not making excuses for anything, but yeah, Devil in reverse. It's like, I was just being like, you know, me and let's clear, somebody was making fun of someone maybe, they were making faces, or they were just being very silly when really, you know, they really in their heart, I'm hearing, they wanted to be good with this person, but they didn't know how good felt, one. I'm hearing two, how good could feel. I'm hearing that maybe they were a little bit scared of love. I'm hearing that as well, like maybe the experiences they had, okay, you know, but with the High Priestess and the Hangman, it's like, there was also this feeling of I don't know how to be good. I'm hearing that. I don't know how good goes. I'm hearing that. Oh, so let's clear it. Yeah, this is someone maybe who felt maybe but okay. There was something that someone didn't know how. Maybe this is the first time they're in love as well. It's like I don't know. There's an activation of the heart chakra. It's like There's also though a focus on culture and religion. Maybe someone was even intimidated, like. Yeah, you lead out with the 6 of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing this is really important. King of Swords in reverse. Wow, you have both court cards, Queen and King of Swords, both in reverse on the 2 of Cups upright. You are releasing a karmic contract here, Aquarius, like none other. There is something here that you are flipping inside out, okay? You're inverting something, and this is maybe even at a certain point you start to really get it, like, oh shit, this is not just my lesson. I see you kind of having to even call something out for like a number of people. This is family karma for a number of something, you know, family. Yeah, it's karmic in the family. Yeah, this is historical. Wheel of Fortune upright in the advice. So for some of you, I think it does come down to trusting love, having faith in just the feeling and saying, I don't need to also, I'm hearing religious with the Hermit and the Hangman. Somebody was also, for instance, for a number of you trying to control the outcome of a certain feeling they had for someone, like, okay, like, I don't want to, take it this way, but then I also don't want to take it that way, and it's like, let's clear it. They had like a little remote control on like their love for this person. That's maybe how they felt. It's like they felt afraid of losing it, but then they also didn't know how to understand it. They didn't know how to free it, and then they were not feeling it, and then it's like, how do I figure it out? And then it becomes a whole thing, and then, you know, before you know it, the TV's turned off, and like the telenovela show is not even talked about the next day. I don't know what that's only to. Let's clear it. Like something maybe something became so clear, like, this is not the way we're going to get this off the ground. I'm seeing fire on a stove. For a number of you, you know, maybe for a number of you, even somebody really opened your heart here. This is for some, with the Hangman and the High Priestess. Maybe you had a series of experiences with someone, and something just was so clear. It was proved to you, like, so obviously, you know what, I do feel something for this person. I cannot say that I don't love them. I'm hearing that with the Hangman and the High Priestess. You know, I see something really, it was an experience that brought someone back to the point of just the sensation of love purely in the simplest form of it, to say, okay, if I feel this, then that's enough. And I don't want to go through this whole questioning process of like, you know, is it exactly what I think? Is it exactly how I feel it? Is it exact, you know, there was maybe, let's clear it. Yeah, there was a lot of like even preconceived notion in relation to the space. I'm seeing that again. This might resonate 6 months, 8 months online. Feel free to put this on a playlist, you know, on your YouTube account, and come back to it every now and then if you feel guided, of course, whatever you feel guided to do. But yeah, I find that sometimes it's helpful, like, you know, if you make a playlist and add certain videos to it, but again, only if you feel guided. But that's coming through here. And you might be surprised at how this reading may resonate down the line. Yes, but with the Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Hermit, there was something that really maybe even shocked you. Like, I don't want to say this, but let's clear it. Maybe there was somebody was prejudiced, or they realized like, oh shoot, I'm judging this person, like, just because of what factors, you know, you realize, let's clear it. For some small number of you, this was someone's habits, and they needed to really clear something out here before they could really connect to this person vulnerably, and they know that, and they knew that. Maybe this is, they had to release something karmically. So, like, how do we say, they knew that there was, like, someone else's even, like, impression that was impacting the way they saw the storyline. Let's clear it. And they knew, actually, if you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of Pisces in the chart, Aquarius, like, the High Priestess, Hangman have been glued to one another in almost every reading so far. So I would highly recommend to go check out the Pisces reading here. I've been saying that for Leo, Virgo. Oh my God, like, in your reading as well, the High Priestess and the Hangman come through on top of one another here like this. Definitely. There could be messages. There could be an insight there, and we all have Pisces in our chart. Let's clear it. Maybe this is someone who wants to get in touch with you, or for a number of you, this is someone, if you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of water in their chart. Yeah, wait 1 second. Let's clear it. And it's not surprising, because this is a really, I recommend for everyone in August to check out the Pisces reading, because this is an energy frequency that is going to be really accented heavily here at this time. And I would also recommend to go watch the Neptune retrograde reading, because both rulers of Pisces, Neptune and Jupiter, they're both in Pisces, and they're both retro in Pisces. So we're all facing this energy of Pisces that will be re-evaluated. And it really does come down to transcendence. It comes down to reconnecting with the home. I'm hearing that, and I'm feeling the heart chakra out there. So the heart space, for a number of you, I'm hearing source. The Hermit, there's some, the heart, the source of the home. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm hearing the source of the emotion, and maybe you're tracing your love for this person, saying, where does it originate? And that's how you'll know. It's almost like you want to understand, like, is it real? I'm hearing that, like, how do we say, like, I'm hearing, can I trust this emotion? I feel like you are maybe consulting your heart, like, really, let's clear it down the left side of the body, consulting the heart space. The High Priestess and the Hangman, maybe even meditating on it. The Hermit, the Hangman, maybe even doing a passive regression. I'm hearing that as well. The High Priestess, the Hangman, finding peace and balance, healing, and closure even. Let's clear it. Completion, I'm hearing that. Yeah, with the experience. So for some of you, maybe, you know, there's something that you realize, like, you really do want in your life, and you don't want to sabotage this experience. You don't want to sacrifice the experience. If you're dealing, we're going to say, with somebody who's got a lot of water in their chart, a lot of Pisces, Neptune, 12th house energies, they're very sensitive. They probably understood on some level what you're experiencing, and they probably, let's clear, I feel that they did see it from the macro perspective, like, yeah, I'm seeing a flower here. Like, I'm seeing someone's watching you walk through a park, or like some kind of like a garden or something. It's like, it's okay. Like, and that could be a metaphor. Like, I feel you everywhere. Like, maybe someone was not talking to somebody. It's like, I can feel you, you know? And maybe they even told you, hey, I'm here for you. Like, it's not about the physical sort of experience. So maybe someone was encouraging you, you know, and that was the point where you said, okay, like, you know what, like, there's definitely something here, like, and it is a heart connection. For a number of you, you know, you maybe were second guessing. Maybe it's a reflective point of, like, do they really love me? And that might have been the reflective, I'm hearing sort of resistance, where you said, you know, maybe it's not that I don't want this, but that I'm questioning if they want it. And so maybe someone actually proved to you, as you felt it, that the love was real, or something of that nature. Again, go check out the Pisces reading. There could be a further clue there. The High Priestess and the Hangman, let's clear it. For some of you, I feel like maybe you were closed off to something. You didn't even realize to what extent. Let's clear it. Maybe you were feeling skeptical of whether someone was trustworthy. What? Maybe you were even testing someone. You were questioning, are they really wanting this? To what level do they really want it? Some of you were maybe paranoid about something, like, okay, but let's clear it. Let's clear it. Okay, but for some of you, yet again, I want to accent this message, and yeah, but the High Priestess and the Hangman with the Hermit and the Ace of Cups upright, I feel like I'm seeing a hairbrush here. I feel for some of you, you really, if you felt like you were unable to relate to this person, or you did not know how, I feel that it was due to not knowing to who you were relating to as that person. Wow. So in other words, I feel like there was something that you didn't understand of their role. How do we say it? It was something that maybe you recognized in them, but it's like you were afraid to really show it. Like, how do we say this? Like, it's kind of like, well, I'm gonna play poker face because I don't want to show my cards too soon. So maybe you knew it was love, Aquarius. I'm hearing that, or you knew you wanted this, or you felt like something was true. But I feel like this is all in the subconscious. We'll take it as well. What is all? It's all as above, so below. But you know, it's all reflective and related. But there was something like, I'm seeing you looking at back on something, Aquarius. You're like, okay, yeah, you're looking at something like, I didn't even realize how much I was resisting this, because I felt like maybe they were resisting this. Maybe it was like, you're trying to understand and recognize what they were relating to. But I think it does really, at the end of the day, come down to confidence. It comes down to how you feel that you are also truly lovable, okay? Like, it's like, why would they love me kind of vibe. I'm seeing something here related to religion or culture as well. Let's clear it. It's like, yeah, no. It's like there was something that, you know, you had to even be brave with. Well, once again, like, someone didn't believe somebody loved them. I'm hearing that. Someone breeds mice. I'm hearing that with the Daughter Cups. Breeds. I'm hearing you belong with me. It was a song by Taylor Swift. I'm hearing believe me when I say I want it that way. Yeah. Someone really, really loves you, Aquarius. I'm hearing that as well. Or there was let's clear it. You saw something in someone, or someone saw something in someone, and they started to realize that maybe at first they were skeptical, okay? But then I feel like they end up seeing it for what it is. Like, maybe it is really love. Like, the whole time, it's like, you know, this sort of vibe of, like, when someone kind of, how do we say it? Like, they're like, hey, I love you. And this person is kind of acting like, I'm hearing like a bully, actually, or like, ha 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 ha, like, you don't really love me, I don't really love you, like, but the bully is like, let's correct. Their response is to bully this person and treat them like they don't love them. I feel like there is something on the subconscious plane of, it must be a mistake. I'm hearing that, and I'm looking at this card, the Coyote, learn from your mistakes. It's like there's something maybe that occurred in the past where they kind of assume that they are not lovable, or like, okay, anyone who ever says like they love you is like always going to be something there. For a number of you, I feel like there is something on the subconscious that was influencing the way they saw what was called out here. The Hangman, it's almost like too good to be true. Yeah, it's clear. Somebody felt someone was, it was too good to be true, with the Hangman and the High Priestess. I'm seeing somebody walking down a hallway, they're like, no. She doesn't paint with her fingers, with her own hand. Let's clear it. They thought somebody was kind of like, they were out to get him or something. But it's funny because I feel that feeling itself emanates from like, it's a reverb moment of like, that shows and that proves how much they felt that they did love them, and then it reverbs how much they felt like it must not be true. You see what I'm saying? Like, in other words, like, if the love is not there, you're not going to have this kind of reaction. So maybe someone was also afraid that the love would control them. I'm hearing that. And they thought, but the irony is, what does it mean to be controlled by love, right? Is that really possible? It's like, if you have love for someone and then you feel it back, right? It's like, it's just a matter of reflection. It's not controlling, okay? For a number of you, I feel like it's a moment where you said, I really feel like in the subconscious, this is like someone's subconscious, let's clear it. Yeah, they felt like, okay, this person's telling me I love you. Oh my God, they're like freaking out. But what the freak out is not, oh my God, they love me, do I love them back? It's like, oh my God, they dismiss what that person told them. What is reflected in that moment is their feeling of love for that person. Okay, it's like, and then what's reverb back is the fear of, oh my gosh. It's kind of ironic. It's like, what if I don't, what is accented? It's like, how do we say this? This moment, okay, this expression even, it just simply triggers, and it actually underlines and it magnifies the fear of real love. Wow, one second. Let's clear it. The realness of the love, it triggers them to test love, not whether or not they have love. This experience is triggering someone's capacity to have faith in love. That's what I'm feeling. With the Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups, it's like, and it maybe is like, hey, when you have real love, what do you do with it? Are you gonna, let's clear it. Well, maybe this is even someone who felt like they gave somebody love, and then this person reacted or responded with like something that made this person second guess it, or they felt triggered. But that's a lesson. So that was maybe part of the lesson, right? Judgment on the Hermit as well, yeah. They had to get to the point as well where they realized it's not about the ping pong back and forth of like, you said that and then I said that, and then is it fair? Like, do we love each other like the same way? I don't know. Or like equally, or like, are you playing a game? Like, I feel someone really was, it's clear, I'm hearing cat and mouse with the High Priestess and the Hangman. Page 1, let's clear. I'm gonna letter D here, David, let's clear it. David Star, the star. I'm hearing that. The star's coming through right there. The lovers. Somebody maybe was famous and like they were paranoid even. Like, are they out there? Do they have a plan? I'm hearing that. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I'm seeing somebody with a flower. They were going to give somebody a flower and then they're like, you know what? I'm just going to like delete it. They like wrote a letter and they were going to send it and they just deleted it. I'm hearing the letter M.A. Massachusetts. Master's program, mastery. Somebody was, they were going to tell someone, yeah, they had a flower, you guys. They were like, they were going to write a letter to them and say, hey, I feel like we belong together. Like, they were going to explain everything. The world's in reverse, Ace of Cups upright, Ten of Cups upright. And then there was something like, that made them, it gave them the sensation that this was out of balance. Okay. They're paranoid. Maybe they thought that someone had someone else. I'm hearing that as well, the lovers. But anyways, let's get back to it. Aquarius. Yeah. With the Hierophant, let's clear. This is, though, I feel a lot of this is programming and understanding. This is the lesson, I feel. Understanding where it is that you derive pleasure in a partnership. Is it from these things that need to be secured and, stationed and made sure of and etc., and the values, and, the more that I feel we're dependent upon the values that make the relationship, let's clear it, the passion real, then the less we're going to feel secure in that connection. The more we're not questioning and judging and defining necessarily, possibly, and determining, or at least wanting to, or feeling like it's important to do so, the discussion that you're having with that feeling of love, the more you will feel free to experience it. So for those of you who maybe have had an experience that was really hard, like I felt like I'm in love, I can't get out of it, and I also cannot experience it. I feel like the more you just simply heal the relationship to the feeling of love, and you release what has been set around that feeling, okay, mentally, physically, even spiritually, I'll say, and you try to understand more, like, what is it that I feel makes me feel like I'm not ready for this, and makes me feel like, I'm hearing that song, I'm falling apart, barely breathing. Where do I feel like I'm kind of scared? I'm hearing, like, truly, I'm feeling destabilization in the root chakra. Where do I feel afraid to love? That's where we come down to it and say, let me talk to myself about that. And, it comes down to security. It doesn't come down to the feeling. I feel like, yeah. And it comes down to healing the relationship, I'm hearing, with the inner child, okay? The inner womb. I'm hearing that as well, the devil in reverse. So maybe you're actually reprogramming your mind around certain concepts here. The Two of Cups, Aquarius. Upright, yeah. Maybe someone, the Ten of Swords upright. We split to that with the Magician in reverse and the Hermit upright. Yeah, this is a really long journey, but I feel like you've already experienced it, and that's the beauty of it. Maybe you're just sort of relaying these experiences, but you're, like, moving through them to be able to relay them more clearly. It's like, this is, like, the way to remember, I guess, the experience, possibly, or, like, this is a way that your higher self has sort of encouraged you to experience a certain experience here. Let's clear it, yeah? It's like, okay, let's clear it. Yep. There's something you've chosen, maybe. It's, like, part of your soul contract or your path, potentially. There are some pretty dark forces that you have to navigate. At times they are really, really taunting, and it's like they could be your fears, right? So where do we maneuver through fear and still find the guidance of love? Okay, a few steps ahead of us, where we say, you know what, I trust love, okay? Like, I don't have to outsmart love, like, let's clear it. Love can show me the way, and so let's clear it. It's, like, ironic, yeah, but it's kind of like, let's clear it, yeah. Well, how do I feel safe with love even when I do fear? So it's like, how do I allow them to have a relationship also with one another, okay, and where I don't have to control, okay, love and fear. This is getting very Sag-moony. I got a Sagittarius moon. The Two of Pentacles, and it's getting friggin' late. We're an hour and 32 minutes in, but the Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, for a number of you, this is you dismantling, like, the crutches, I feel, psychologically, that have allowed you to feel comfortable with not accessing the heart space, and energetically, I'm hearing that as well, where you've, like, cut off the supply to the heart chakra. That really sounds horrible, but, where you really have had trouble, let's clear it, being vulnerable with your inner child, with the love that you would like to feel. Now, maybe someone has come through that has made this harder and harder for you to deal with, like the feeling of holding love back. That might be the trigger point. That might be the trigger point with the Hangman in reverse. Like, they're making me feel like I need to feel love. Like, it's like, but it's like, I'm usually good at this. Like, what the heck? Like, this is reminding me of the Aries reading. It was about a month ago. I think the title is, I'm usually really good at this. What's going on? The Emperor right there, the card associated with Aries falling out. For a number of you, yeah, like, it's like, look, it's like, I'm hearing that. What's that song? All the girls in the body. He's so on, right? Shaking that thing like I never did see. All right. Down to the body, shaking that body. Okay, yeah. Ace of Wands, right. For a number of you, let's clear it. You know, it's a matter of what you're looking for in your life, I guess, as well. Is, you know, it does come down to that. You know, what am I looking for in my life? Two of Cups at the base of the Ace of Wands, right. As a simple being, Ace of Pentacles. When I scale who I am down to the story of who I always have been and who I was, I'm hearing long, long ago. We're talking DNA, crawling into the DNA pattern. I'm hearing the helix. Let's clear it. I heal my wounded seams. I'm hearing that supposedly define who I am and what I bring here to this table to talk about. Let's clear it with the human race. Oh my god. So Aquarius. All right, Chariot and the Temperance card. We're getting very Sag Moony here. I'm telling you, the Four of Pentacles. Let's go to the Hermit. Maybe you actually have been on a journey. You're like, let's clear it. You're healing karma, you guys, but let's say it like this. Yeah, you're having an existential discussion ultimately. You're healing your human being. Okay, but not from the vantage point of the human being, okay, and what it tells you it needs in order to heal, but from the vantage point of the spirit, the spiritual being that has always been. It's like, I'm going to listen to the wisdom of my soul over the knowingness of my species. Interesting. I'm hearing my TV show also talk. Yeah, the Chariot. This is somebody maybe who's actually, whatever it is, they are realizing, I'm not who I am who I will always have been. Interesting. So yeah, you know, you're doing past life regression big time for a number of you, or you're looking into your heart. I'm hearing that, your heart space, your heart chakra, and you're healing something there. Okay, let's clear it. That takes a lot. For a number of you, this is also you actually like doing cellular upgrade work, okay? Clearing out the DNA, clearing out the Akashic records here as well, clearing out your history here with someone, forgiveness. I'm hearing that, very important. Queen of Cups upright. You want to maybe confess something, get something off your chest, and maybe it's something really challenging, like, hey, this is like really hard for me to do, and that's why I need to do it. Okay, I'm hearing that. Like, I need you to hear this. I want to hear this for myself as well. Something maybe you even want to write. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's poetry. Whatever it is. Like, I'm seeing you, like, kind of getting something off your chest. I'm hearing that. Queen of Cups. I'm hearing I'm not going to wait until I'm all grand old to say this. I'm hearing that. No judgment, love and light. But maybe it's a metaphor, right? But, well, whatever it is. This is even like a memory. I'm seeing someone writing something about an experience they had with someone. Like, I'm seeing someone who usually doesn't get vulnerable. Like, they realize, I want to give it all away now. Interesting. I want to share with you what I really feel. And it's like, they go from not saying maybe anything to giving the smallest details here away that really make very obvious that they are really, really in love with this person. And we end on the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing someone, they take someone here in their arms. They're like, I want you to love you. I'm hearing that as well, as much as I always have. This is a confession, an Akashic one. I'm hearing that. This is somebody coming back, okay, around the mountain from years, lifetimes of karma. I'm hearing that as well. The Seven of Pentacles, I'm hearing the King of Cups. It's like, this is something where someone says, I realize I never really healed this within myself. And maybe they felt like they dismissed somebody, but it was really, let's clear it. Let's say it like this. They feel like someone really is a star, okay, to them in their eyes, and they want to say that to them. Like, they want them to see that, how do we say it? They want to give something back almost. It's like, they feel like, I'm seeing somebody telling someone, hey, this belongs with you. You belong with them. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe someone wants to give someone their blessing. Like, hey, I feel like I've dismissed you, and it's not that way. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Page of Swords on my lap. Yeah, someone might be writing a letter here. It's something really, maybe a very long letter here with the Hermit and the Page of Swords. This is something even like sacrilegious. I'm not sure what that's going to be. Very sacred even. I see somebody quoting like texts here, but the Four of Pentacles. Now for some of you, let's clear it. Yeah. something related to their family, their parents. Like, they want to prove to this person. I feel like they either want to make something up to someone, maybe they feel like they hurt someone's feelings, and they want to, like, say something that's going to help manage what has been maybe caused in any capacity here that may have been considered hurtful at a certain point in time with the Two of Cups. They want to even, like, I see, like, take a bow of some kind here with the Four of Cups in reverse on the Two of Cups upright. I'm hearing, I want to be the one to say this, like, let's clear it. Maybe they want to admit something. This is the type of thing where someone usually is, like, very hard for them to say sorry. They want to come forward and, like, they want to bend backwards. They want to say, hey, like, I said those things about you. It was really what I felt about me. I don't want that to be, that's not your story. Let's go, that's not your story. They want to call it out. It's like, how do I say? They call themselves out. It maybe even publicly. Like, they confess it amidst a large audience. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, yeah. It's like they turn themselves in almost kind of thing. The High Priestess upright. Maybe this is, it's like it's a very subtle message. It's a subtle move. It's a subtle kind of provoking moment where someone does something that really proves it to a lot of people here what the truth of the situation is. Like, they maybe are saying, hey, I cannot live with myself if I would be lying like that. Let's clear it. If I would frame it in that way, like, you know, I mean, I'm hearing it like that. Like, I do have feelings for you. I'm hearing that Six of Cups, you guys, on the High Priestess. Strength card. Wow. I feel like this will be turned around to such a degree. It's like, I see someone walking into a room, everyone's like, they're like gasping. Everyone can feel what's going on here. I'm seeing someone's like gonna confess something. It's a big deal, you guys. I'm seeing a yoga mat here. It's like, oh my god. I'm seeing people doing like, look, it's like downward dog. Look at the strength card. The lion on the strength card. I'm seeing people doing yoga in a room. I'm hearing hot yoga. I'm hearing that. Okay, anyways. I'm seeing someone on a yoga mat. Even the hermit. It's so interesting. Yeah, even look at the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like for a number of you, somebody walks into a healing space even. It's reminding me of the reading where it was something about the devil showing up in the ashram. Okay, anyways, this was years ago. A few years ago. Anyways, yeah, somebody shows up, they're like, hey, they go down on one knee. This is a kind of feeling, at least. They give someone maybe a gift, they give them a letter, they're maybe telling them, I hope this makes up for it. I hope this tells you, you know, how much I really do feel. The Four of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups upright. I'm hearing 2 years ago. Maybe they want to give them a letter that they wrote, they never gave them, possibly. It's even like, yeah, somebody sends a letter to some, well, let's clear it. Maybe they feel like they even accused someone of something that was, like, not correct. Let's clear it. I'm hearing purse. For a small number of you, maybe someone stole something from someone out of their bag or something. They come back. They're like, I can't do that to you. Like, they give something back to someone. Like, but for some of you with the hyper, this is emotionally, spiritually. Like, I feel like somebody wants to regain their trust as well. Yes. It's like, so they're gonna maybe take some kind of action on that allows them to feel like they have done what is necessary. I'm hearing a wrinkle in time. I'm hearing wrinkles. Clear? This is a poem, you guys. Someone's writing for someone. I'm hearing Joseph. Jonah's Ark. Maybe it's even a song. Somebody even like makes a movie. I'm hearing that for some. Let's clear it. Yeah, for some of you, maybe they wanted to come through and say, like, they wanted to apologize for a long time now, but they weren't, there was still defense here, okay? It was still, like, kind of defense, offense. Like, it's that moment when it's, like, someone doesn't know, like, if someone will appreciate their letter, so they, like, never send it. But then it's like, well, wait, but like then it's not really unconditional. So maybe they get to the point where they're like, okay, I can't like do this just because I feel like they would be receptive to it. I want to say sorry because I actually want to say sorry, not because I want there to be something that they say back as well. Interesting. So they're putting their ego on the line, possibly so-called. Like, I don't want it to be where, like, I gotta start something and then finish it too. Let's clear it. Or, like, I gotta start something and then they gotta finish it and then let's clear it. They don't want it to, yeah, they don't, let's clear it. Well, it would then be something we need to keep going with. They want to be honest with this person. I'm hearing that as well. With the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. So the Queen of Pentacles in between the two. Maybe there was a factor here that was influencing the sensation of honesty that they would have with them. Because if you're honest, right? What would come in between that? Oh, this is something that someone had said at a certain point in time. They're very... Okay, so the core of it. Someone is afraid that someone would not understand them. Okay, possibly. I'm seeing 44 right there. They are afraid that someone would not appreciate them. I'm hearing that. Oh my god. This is like really hard. 9 of Swords upright. This is real deep, you guys. This is someone who they really held on to their story, okay? And that was painful for them, the Lovers and the Magician. They were trying to connect to this person. They were maybe even trying to, like, and it was not, so, but the one thing I feel, like, they finally maybe come out and say, hey, I want to just, like, call this out with you, okay? And so the 9 of Swords upright on the Star, I feel like it was, it's a matter of being honest. I keep hearing that. We end with the Ace of Cups. I'm hearing Scorpio. I'm hearing, hey, you want to, like, do you want to read this? I'm hearing someone, like, let's go. I'm hearing, do you want to read what I wrote you? Maybe they don't even want to, like, throw it upon this person. It's like, hey, like, I don't know if you are open to this, but I'm hearing Midnight Summer's Dream. Maybe they even want to invite someone somewhere, or they're like, they have a play or a poem. Someone wrote something, or they have something. Let's go. They had written something. They're offering it to someone. They don't even know if it's appropriate or not. But that's, again, let's go. Somebody gets to the point where they say, it's not about that. It's about me being honest. I'm seeing that. Okay. It's not about, is it, like, weird or not weird, right or wrong. It's like, I want to write this. I wrote this. Let's clear. Whoa, in the crown chakra. Holy shit. Like, I feel this. Like, I want to say it. I'm hearing that. Whether or not you see it or you say something back, that's that. Like, I want to feel you. I'm hearing that I told you that night. Maybe they want to, like, say something they never said, or, like, they never got it off their chest. I'm hearing that, I'm hearing, I feel like I was really, like, I'm hearing Chester the chess piece with you, and I didn't know, like, if you were really home, and if I was just gonna end up knocking, and then it's like I'm at the door and it's like some other dude opens the door. I don't know what that's alluding to. Someone was maybe paranoid, like, I'm hearing her parents, and then this and that. Like, maybe there's even a number of people confessing, or a number of reasons that someone is confessing. Like, it's a whole story, I feel, with the Knight of Swords upright. Let's clear it. I'm hearing you have the right to, like, you know, feel this was a mistake. I just wanted to say that I don't feel I made one when I made that move, but I really want to make it better if it did have, you know, one that felt wrong to you. Let's clear it. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like, somebody feels, I'm seeing 2 people playing chess. Let's clear it. Someone feels like they offended someone with the move they made. It's like, I feel like, we literally have the Knight here, the Knight with the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Someone feels, let's clear it, they reacted and they made a move. You know when you're scared and defensive and then you do something you don't really mean to do? It's like, then I wrote, like, this whole movie about you, and it was a whole script, and, like, you know, I had you, like, it's like, what? It's like, I'm hearing Edward. Let's go. I'm hearing you had scissors in your hands. It's like, but it's because I was sad. Let's go. I don't know what that's alluding to. the High Priestess, like, they're saying, hey, I want you to realize that I am also human. Let's clear it. I'm hearing Pacers. Pacers. Shrunk. Let's clear it. Someone was maybe even under the influence, or there was something that they felt they needed. Maybe they were depressed at a certain point. Like they felt like they couldn't be responsible with what they were experiencing. They couldn't. Yeah, they did not feel like they could clearly articulate what they were experiencing emotionally, so and maybe they didn't realize, well, they closed up, you guys. That's the point here with the Ace of Cups and the Hermit. Like, this is someone who really closed the door and, like, said, the lock, doesn't know you. I mean, I don't care if you even have a key. It's like, maybe it's someone radically their behavior changed. Anyways, the High Priestess. Someone else is looking in on that space like, wait, why their behavior's not adding up. Like, it's not matching, okay, what was said in the past. And so, let's clear it. Yeah. So anyways, well, something was not adding up. I keep hearing that. Okay. Now, and maybe it was even not accurate. Like, someone started making excuses. It's like, if that's really what was going down, like, he's saying he can't hang out because of XYZ, like, that wouldn't be the case, okay? So there's something else going on, but they just didn't. Well, the point is that someone was not feeling like they could express what was actually going on. Now, for a number of you, this is someone who really, again, they're like, well, I don't know if you're actually happy to see me. I'm hearing that. So this is, again, in the heart space and insecurity. Let's see what else is coming through. It's like the type of thing where someone doesn't send a letter because they're not sure if the person is going to open the letter. It's like, I'm afraid she's not going to even, like, respond to my text, so, like, I'm not going to even text her. It's like something like that. Let's clear it. Maybe someone's even talking to someone about this, like a therapist or even a medium or a guru. It's like, do you have any reason to think that, like, she's not good for you? I'm hearing that as well. Maybe someone's telling someone, like, yeah, so I think what this comes down to, like, as a mantra is, I'm hearing, like, I'm not good at this. So it's kind of like questioning not what you feel this person cannot fulfill with you, but what you feel you would not be able to fulfill with this person. So thank you for tuning in, Love and Light, to enjoy this period. And it might be something cyclical, even, again, from a past life coming through via family and the Akashic